Hi there beautiful people, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and for today's video I will be trying out some nail foils, like those gel-like, thicker, easy to apply, like no lamp needed foils. I've never tried these before. I was really questioning whether or not this would actually work, but when I was at my local drugstore I saw that Essence actually came out with a new limited edition. This one is called In the Bloomlight. It is such a nice collection, by the way, but not much nail products other than this sheet of nail foils. So there are 14 foils in total in 7 different sizes. Now I felt like I could definitely go with some of the smaller sizes, but it is quite hard actually sizing up to your nails, especially the width of your nails. The length, it was really easy to see on my left hand, they definitely won't fit. So yeah, I was just deciding to do it on my shorter nails on my right hand. One thing that I did notice, by the way, is that the text on the back of the packaging is really hard to read. Like the letters are so small and they are like metallic-y and very reflective, so they're really hard to read. So in the right lighting you can actually read it, but it was quite hard to just show it on camera. But the thing is, you have to buff up the nails a little bit. Now for me that isn't a problem. It won't weaken my nails because I use a little bit of gel polish base and gel polish top coat as like a thin overlay on my natural nails for a little bit of like additional strength. So I'm just gently buffing a little bit of the gel polish top coat, so there's a little bit of like texture on there, so the foils actually have something to adhere to. And then I will be getting rid of the dust and any additional like skin oils and so on with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. But if you are going to do this on your natural nails without any gel polish overlay or anything like that, don't buff your nails too much. So yeah, I'm just going to wing it for this video. I really didn't measure well at all. Also, I just mentioned it was quite hard measuring which one would actually fit the right nail. I really thought that I would be like good with some of the smaller sizes, especially for my pinky as well as my ring fingernail, but yeah, that didn't happen. I actually used all of the bigger sizes. So definitely keep that in mind. If you are like me and you don't really have super wide nails, you will need the bigger sizes as well. And of course, if you do have like wider nails than I do, these will probably not really fit you well, or you won't have enough foils to put on both of your hands, which would be something for me as well, because I used up 5 of the bigger ones and you only have 7. So yeah, you know, stuff happens. But I do want to mention that these are limited edition. I bought these myself. They were like €3.69 in euros or something, so they are quite inexpensive and affordable. And I do think this is a cool concept if you just want to wear them for like a night or an evening for a party or a concert or something like that. It's especially really handy because you don't have to wait for it to dry like regular nail polishes, and you don't have to cure it in LED or UV like gel polishes do as well. So that is a big plus. There was only one specific design for this like nail foil from this specific collection. Since it is a limited edition collection, I get why they only came out with one type. But yeah, do let me know if you know any brands or anything like that who actually do more of these gel like nail foils. I'm really curious to hear about that. And also, have you tried them? How do you feel these work? I'm just going to spoil it right here already. I have done my entire right hand with them and they are quite easy to remove afterwards, but the thing is with that, it does peel off really easily as well, like in daily life. Like seriously, like after applying these, like an hour after, I cleaned like 5 of my baby boy's milk bottles, and I had a lot of lifting already, especially on the nail tip. Another thing I want to mention, you have to file off the excess, which means you are filing off a little bit of your nail length as well, because these are a little bit of like a thicker foil, so you really have to go in there with your nail file. And I actually used a quite finely milled nail file, like a 150, which is something that I use on my natural nails all the time, just to get off like a little bit of length, you know, or just to get rid of like any nail snags or something. But because you really have to work those edges, you are definitely hitting your natural nail with that nail file a lot. So I actually noticed that my nails were a little bit shorter on my right hand after applying these, working with these, and yeah, I'm just not really amused by that. Also, because you have to file off the edges, the nail tip itself, like the edge, it's like completely bare. There's no top coat, there's no base coat, there's nothing. And that is also what I assume caused the lifting after I was just in water with my hands for a little bit. And not even like that wasn't really the cause that why it started lifting. It wasn't because I was in water, it was just because I was using my nails. Because even before I was cleaning those bottles, I noticed on one fingernail, I think it was the ring fingernail, that I had a little bit of lifting, like it was just popping off a little bit. So yeah, I'm not super like amazed or enthusiastic about these, just because they don't last as long as I'd like them to. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a little rough with my nails. I'm used to being really rough with my nails, especially in my daytime job. Also, being a mom, you do shit because you have to do it, and sometimes you don't like keep in mind that your nails are like jewels and you have to treat them like that. But yeah, I really hope they lasted a little better or longer. And also, I just don't like the fact that the nail tip itself, like the edges, are completely bare. They're filed. I'm not a big fan. But let's just keep it positive, because I do really like the colors of this specific foil. They're very dark, they're very vampy. That is something that I really like, because it is October soon enough, so spooky season is upon us. And yeah, I think they're really nice for that. You could definitely wear them for Halloween, like for an evening, but just don't expect them to last super long. Also, application, it is something that you have to get used to. I did feel like after doing 3 nails I really got the hang of it. Also, prepping your nail definitely helps. But yeah, then again, if you are going to do this on your natural bare nails, don't over buff, don't overfile, because you will be sorry afterwards. But yeah, application, it is quite easy. Sizing them up is a little bit hard. Some are too big, some are just way too narrow, and it just doesn't work. I actually had with the next one, which is my pointer finger, that one was a little bit too wide, but I didn't have an in-between size anymore. So I actually filed the edge of that to make it fit more nicely. You might feel like, Femke, why didn't you cut it on forehand? That's just really difficult to do, and I was actually scared to cut off too much, because it's quite hard sizing it up as it is while they are on the little film before peeling them off. And then application, like, you really have to be quite precise, because you can see here that side is perfectly flush, but the other side I have like some stuff hanging on, you know, just hanging over the edge, like on the skin next to my nail, which isn't a bad thing, because these actually aren't gel polish or just nail polish or anything like that. They're just nail foil, so you won't get an allergic reaction, or at least that is my like reasoning. It's not like an uncured gel or something like that, so you definitely won't get any super intense allergic reactions, or you have to be allergic to some ingredients that these are made of. But I don't really see any big like red flags when it comes to ingredients for these. So yeah, they are quite a lot of work if they are not the right size. Let's just put it to that. I'm really trying to stay positive though, because they are affordable, they are vegan, they are cruelty free. Essence Cosmetics is one of my favorite brands, especially when it comes to nail polishes and nail products. They actually have the best nail art stamper, or at least they had it. They discontinued it, the clear one. Why did they do that? But that's like a whole other side rant. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really trying to stay positive. The color is nice. As I mentioned, they are inexpensive, but application, it's just a little bit of a hassle. Of course, you don't have to wait for it to be completely dry, but they do peel off quite fast. Filing is just a little bit of a hassle. You are going to touch the natural nail no matter what. The only thing that definitely is positive, because they are quite easy like to peel off again. If you have applied it a little bit like crooked, like I did right here, you can just peel off most of it and just reapply it, and there's no issue with that. So that is really, really nice. Yeah, what else can I say? I don't really know, to be honest. Just a little like side note, next weekend on October 6th, it's actually my birthday, and I'm not quite sure if I will be posting a video on that day, so I might try to do like two like shorts videos. I will just try to post any information on that, maybe in the community section, or either on Instagram as well. You can definitely follow me there as well. I post a lot of behind the scenes stuff on my Instagram, because YouTube doesn't do like the story posts anymore, which is such a shame because I love doing those. Just to give you a little like sneak peek if you're not on Instagram. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to mention. So yeah, I'm not sure if there will be a full-length video next week, but you know, we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked it. It's just me trying out some new products that I haven't ever done before. Sorry if I was out of focus a lot. It was quite a hassle recording this because it was just I don't know. Let me know what you think about these nail foils. Is it something for you? Have you tried them? Do you know any brands that are actually really good and last longer than just a couple of hours? Let me know in the comments section down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I hope to see you next time.